So yeah, so I guess before we get started, a couple things to know. This game is one of the things about speedrunning this game is knowing when to skip cutscenes. To skip a cutscene, you have to hit pause first, and then there's a skip button. If you don't do it at the right line, the right time, there is no skip button, so you're pausing and wasting time for no reason. So that's kind of an interesting thing, that not only are you memorizing strats, but you're also memorizing exactly where you should skip cutscenes. Secondly, this is a game of that uses ATB. For those that don't know that term, it's active time battle. And so what that means is that unlike a fully turn-based game, the mobs you're fighting can keep attacking you even if you're not making a decision. So that the way to stop that is if you are on wait mode, it's called ATB wait. If you're on wait mode, then you can, when you're in a menu, then they'll stop. And so the first part of the game, we're gonna keep it on active. We're not gonna have it on wait. We're just gonna be actively like attacking and rezzing and just going at it. And then near the mid part of the game, we start doing wait, and we'll start doing we'll start hiding in those menus, because if you don't, the mobs that you're fighting will just keep coming after you and keep doing things while you're trying to do things. And so anyways, yeah, I just thought I'd start off with that explanation. There's a couple cutscene skips as well to mention, two in fact, that are glitches. You're not supposed to be able to skip these, but on PC you can. So there's a bunch of FMVs that you can skip, and there's two that you can't. Well, two on this run that you can't. And so to get around that, we do a special thing where we open a different FMV, and then we hit the start button to make the skip button appear right at the end of that FMV, and then that skip button that we've made appear will appear on the next FMV we play. And that's kind of, so we kind of glitch that skip button into the FMV that usually can't be skipped. So I'll mention those when they come up. But Brian, how's it going? Yeah, good question. I should talk about that too. So no CC means no creature creator. Final Fantasy X-2, the remaster came out with a system called the Creature Creator, which is actually its own game, really built into the system, where you can capture creatures, capture fiends from Spira, and then level them up. Some of them evolve, give them equipment, do all kinds of stuff with them, and then you can actually use them in the game, and they can fight instead of Yuna, Riku, and Pain. And so the any % run uses those because that's faster, quicker. It's about an hour quicker than this category. So the reason this is called no creature creator is like we're not going to use the creatures to fight our battles for us. It's a little bit harder, it's a little more challenge, and it takes about an hour longer than that run. So yeah, welcome in, Brian. Hope you're doing well. All right, I think we're gonna get started, and I'll start with the 3 2 1 go. 3 2 1 go. So we skipped the first concert right off the bat, and we're starting.
What kind of blasphemy is that?
Yeah. And we're starting off with just Riku and Pain fighting Yuna. And it's kind of a weird, like, what's going on here when you're first starting this game? We'll find out later what's going on. But for now, this first fight, we're mostly just going to be trying to chain attacks. So if you chain attacks, if you hit with two different characters at the same time or close to each other, it'll do more damage. And so you'll see me kind of waiting before hitting in a lot of cases because of that. Now her back is turned to us, so if we are careful, we can do a little more damage on her. That was pretty nice, actually. There's another couple tricks with this fight too. Alright, I'm not timing my chains. The other thing is they can interrupt your chain. And so that's what it can delay one character's attack. But in the same vein, we can actually do the same thing to them, and we'll talk about that where we can stun lock mobs. Alright, first couple skips here. We're going to pop into a menu just to do a couple quick configurations. One is sphere change off and then ATB fast. Sphere change off means the dress spheres will only show their big animation the first time, and that's it. And we'll see more about dress spheres shortly. Couple skips here. You can skip this fight pretty easily. This next skip is you got to stay really close to the wall, and yeah, we got it. All right, next fight here. You'll notice that we're stealing some items as well. We need to get a bunch of items to sell for this first couple splits here. And so to do that, we're stealing a couple choice items. Smooth, thanks, Pojo. Alright, so we got the one item we need from this fight, so we're just gonna attack and chain these two. And then the boss shows up. So then here we find out, if you actually watch the cutscene, that it was not Yuna in this dress sphere. It was LeBlanc dressed up in this dance dress sphere, and we've taken it back. And so this they force you to show the dance dress sphere here, or to use the dance dress sphere here, I guess. And so here you'll see the first animation of a dress form change. Dress forms are how we get all our skills, and if you use them, you get points into the abilities that are associated with each dress sphere. Very much like Final Fantasy V's jobs, actually. Alright, we're going to try to chain LeBlanc as much as we can. Come on, baby.
This is goodbye now.
Oh, didn't get Thunder Skip. Sometimes we can kill LeBlanc before she gets the thunder off.
I won't let you off so easily.
And that is our first split.
Back here! Riku.
Yuna has a nice little dance. And we're off to the races.
My body just started dancing then.
Alright, first things first, on the ship, we are going to do a couple talking triggers that we have to do. Just the minimal amount. Damn it, I hate when I do that.
Yuna.
He really has.
You gotta be careful you don't talk to Riku, because it's a much longer
He told me that he practiced
scene that you'd have to get
just so
through.
that he could talk with me more.
And then we're gonna go do another trigger, and then we're gonna get a free garment grid. Garment grids are what you place dress spheres on for use, and they usually have a spot for 2 or more dress spheres. And if you during a battle, if you use that garment grid to switch from one dress sphere to another, there's often an ability or a attribute that you get for doing so, such as like more HP or access to another skill, that kind of stuff. So right now we're just going to grab this first garment grid that that just is better than the first one we get. And then we're going to set it up. Nope, nope, nope. This one, thief. Warrior. We're doing thief. Yuna gets thief. Riku gets thief. Pain gets warrior. And then we're setting. You'll have default skills that each dress sphere you get will set up for, but we're gonna go straight for certain skills first. So you can change the order that you get certain skills. So we're going for first strike on the thief to give us first strike on battles, basically. So once we get that, it'll mean like we get the first action.
Revealing. Hey, the rocks are floating.
Don't tell me we gotta climb up that thing.
No worries. I'll take you to the top.
We're still kind of in little tutorial land here. But this is our first like mission. We're basically sphere hunters. We'll find out coming up here soon why Yuna decided to start sphere hunting from her previous situation from Final Fantasy X. But for now, just know that we're hunting these spheres. There's been a sphere sighted on Mount Gagazet, and so we're up near the top of it and going to look for it. Meanwhile, we're still gathering items to sell so that we can afford some equipment as well as a special piece of equipment that will allow us to not have any encounters. So for the next 2 splits, we will have encounters, and then after that, the encounters will be very minimal because we'll already have access to a no encounters item. And yes, this game has platforming, so you have jumping and climbing, versus you didn't have that in Final Fantasy X. There is a little bit of a skill to that as well.
Who's there?
If you're not careful how you climb, you can do what's called a phantom jump.
Again.
Oh, I thought we got one. I guess not. We did not get a budget grenade. Alright, so we're killing LeBlanc first. Alright, then we're going to start stealing from Logos. Looks good. Then we're going to kill Logos. He has the least amount of HP. Alright, then we're going to steal from Ormi. And then we're gonna get him off. Get him taken care of. Okay, good fight. Decent fight. They end up running away, of course, using a flashbang.
And this is the thing.
So they're basically a crew of alternate sphere hunters that were kind of... They're rival sphere hunters, you could say. So they're racing us to the top to get this sphere. And there ain't no way we're gonna let them get it. But we can get encounters in here. First one. We're just gonna escape all encounters that are not forced. There are a couple forced encounters that we'll take, that we have to take.
You look a tad.
Snake!
We won!
An empty win.
You'll notice they have little quips they say like during and before the battles and after the battle sometimes. In general, this game is just kind of a little more lighthearted than Final Fantasy X. It's also non-linear, so we're gonna have missions that we take all over. It's not gonna be like this linear journey. And there's a lot of just like silly stuff that just makes it kind of fun, honestly. Alright, got one more spot to get through for encounters. Encounter number 2. So if we're going for PB, you want to get minimal encounters in Gagazet and Calm Lands.
Let's show them.
Let's do it.
You'll see Pain learns Sentinel as a warrior ability. We will use that later. Yeah, these a bunch of these battles are just like basic attacking battles. Oh, there's a Phantom Jump. It's not a sex scene, no. There's a massage. You give LeBlanc a massage. It does sound a little sensual, but yeah, it's definitely not a sex scene. Alright, then we have our boss of this mission. And it's the first of our stun locking, so we're gonna time our hits such that the next person is ready right when the last person makes their, or the first person makes their hit. And what this does is it makes the mob not be able to act at all. So we're basically stun locking them and they have no chance to attack us.
Too easy.
So yeah, good fight. We'll be stun locking for the first few splits, for the first hour or so. And it will still... No, I guess after that we'll start using Water God and doing some magic stuff, so it'll get more interesting. But right now it's just a lot of attacking and stun locking and then resurrecting if we can't keep the stun lock going.
It's obvious. Perfect. Well,
And we got the sphere. Alright, back on the ship, and we'll be kind of riding all around Spear on this ship. And first thing we're going to do on the ship is sell all the goods we've been stealing. And hopefully we have at least 8,100 gil. We also picked up a muscle belt, which we're not going to sell. We're going to try to use that. Unless, for some reason, we didn't get enough items to sell. Okay, we're good.
think it's worth anything?
So yeah, some of these dress spheres
It's not very exciting.
are ones that we can watch like a movie, and then some of them
But we can use it as a dress
are
sphere.
dress spheres. So this happens to be the Black Mage dress sphere, which we're gonna make use of really
Incoming
quickly.
data. Go wings to your stations.
Alright, 7 text boxes. We're going to Calm Lands. You'll notice some zones were highlighted for missions. Calmlands isn't one of them yet. But we know that we can go here to immediately buy some stuff. So our last few random encounters will potentially happen here. Also note, the music in this zone is different than on 10.
This is kitty stuff.
Is it?
Is it? Also, you can walk almost right up to this guy and still get an encounter. It's kind of annoying. Alright, we're gonna buy their points here. We're gonna trade in for the charm bangle. We're gonna take the hover to the travel agency. So that's why we bought all those points. It gives us just enough to do those things. We're also gonna buy some wristbands. And then we're gonna do some equips. Yuna gets the muscle belt and a wristband. We've got the charm bangle and a wristband. And the charm bangle is the item that gives us no encounters. Alright, now we're off to do our first couple missions here. Starting with Xanarkand.
This is where we sat that night. I wanted to keep that. No.
Whose idea?
So as you can see, Xanarkand is now a tourist area. Cool, Robin.
You have changed.
It's good to see.
I'm honored.
Why are you?
And
Yes.
if you remember
I've been helping
Asaru
Sid
from
with his
10,
work.
he's kind of
Don't look at me.
leading this up with Sid. And Yuna's pretty
I
upset.
guide people through. People come from all.
Ah,
I can. But this is a place.
I know.
We will have a couple cutscenes that we can't
No.
skip or mash.
Ah,
So we'll get some more story kind of happening there as well. What's up? No Asaru skip? Yeah. For those curious, Asaru skip is supposedly a way you can skip that whole bit of dialogue, I believe. But it's, I think it's frame perfect. So it's very difficult to
clue
get.
again?
So I personally have not even tried it yet,
Come
but I am
on,
interested in
key.
learning it just for funsies.
All
But
right, let's head out.
thanks for the GLs.
Yes, sir.
But for now, I just go through the Asaru dialogue
Which
because you
way?
can lose time attempting it.
That
So.
way. Yes.
I'm doing a Frost Fatale submission video today, and hoping I get it a better run than the last one. We're also going to try the new Anima strat today, so I'm excited about that.
Dear, it's me, Posse. Well, anyway,
Pixel perfect setup into a frame perfect button
This is
press.
Hana,
Oh
and
man,
this is
yeah.
Taro. Nice to meet you, Lady Yuna.
What are you doing here? There are fiends around.
Fiends? Ha!
Oh, there's nothing too
That's
good to
right.
align yourself.
We're
Okay.
sphere hunters. The Kindergardians! The Kindergardians! You here on some kind of treasure hunt?
So key must be a clue to finding the treasure.
Uh-huh, that's right. Shh. We paid 15 whole gil for that. Come on, let's go.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Kindergardians!
Sorry, skip's kind of a meme.
Move out!
It reminds me of Chrono Cross
See you, Lady Yuna.
guard skip because it's
15 gil for a clue.
it's pixel perfect. So, but it doesn't hurt to try it, I don't think. That's the thing. It hurts to like keep trying it, but
Come in.
if you miss it.
Oh, hey.
Whose dreads are
It's
those?
just that I.
Win the lottery amount of luck. Yeah.
The clue.
There's actually a few bits of RNG in
The
this run
Cold
that it's like it would be quite the run to get good RNG on all of those things.
We won't let you.
All right, couple forced battles here. We're just gonna keep kind of attacking for these. Nothing special. I have had 2 zeros in a cipher. It was very nice. I've had some pretty good ciphers, I have to say. So yeah, one of the ones we'll run into is you have to do a 4-digit cipher, and we're guessing one of the 4 digits, and so you're typing the cipher in several times and hoping you guess quickly.
Let's finish this lickety-split.
Think we can break our record?
Let's just win.
And this last one is better if you just try to pass the Femgoon. I think there's like more dialogue if you talk to her. Oh yeah, I didn't point out also that we switched Pain to Thief when we were doing the equips in Calmlands, and that's so you'll notice we've been using Pain on Thief. It is, I believe Thief has like a faster ATB, and then weirdly, Yuna and Riku seem to like dual wield, so they can hit twice, but I think Pain still hits only once.
Just
Yes, but no.
Well, come to buy a.
turning this.
So?
Well, it's
Oh, she strikes at the same time. Okay. Gotcha. So it's definitely a different feel when you're trying to stun lock. The timing is different from when you're doing Pain a little bit because you're seeing like 2 hits. Oh, I need this elixir now for this. You're seeing 2 hits, and then for Pain you only kind of see 1 hit, and so
2 years ago. Our
all right, another cutscene here.
Who's there?
You have done well to make it this far, Sphere Hunters. But you will not have the treasure you seek so easily.
So we fight.
If you want the treasure, you must speak the password.
Password.
the clues?
Oh, I know. The password is monkey.
Yes, good. Okay, so now tell me, what is the meaning of life?
That's just the being a sore loser is what
What?
Sarah's doing there.
Hi, Pillow.
So technically, it doesn't matter what answer you
Wait a
use as
minute,
long as
this
you
voice
don't.
sounds
The
familiar.
shorter the slower
that
answer is the bottom
Misaru?
one, where you ask, "Is that Isaru?" before.
What are you doing?
My job. I bring excitement to those who've come to see this sacred place. I too once traveled with the
What
hope
is
of
your
seeing this place
quest?
someday.
What
Working here
is the
somehow
meaning of
fulfills
life?
that wish.
I see.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for coming.
He
And
turns into a
remember,
TV game show
ruins
host.
of Xanarkand
To find the
will
Holy
be
Grail.
waiting.
Ex-summoners come in all flavors.
Apparently so.
Latex.
Hey Matt,
Done
welcome
here.
in. How's it going?
The sphere oscillo finder picked up a signal. There should still be a sphere nearby.
It's not a go.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, let's try this again.
Let's
Latex.
wrong. It's a trick question. Welcome in, is it Mars? Can I go to Mars? Alright, so we're coming up on the boss of this mission. And we're just gonna stun lock him just like the last one, although it's a much longer fight. He has a lot more hit points.
We're not alone.
Everyone calls you Mars. Alright, well
Think
welcome
we
in,
need a
Mars.
password?
How about kick its ass?
Oh, working on a paper, Matt. Good luck on the paper. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, it's all about a timing thing here. Sometimes the timing gets off a little bit. It's good to have a nice tight chain. This guy's pretty forgiving, but the guy we call Dickbot is not as forgiving, and he still just wants to blast punch you anyway sometimes. Alright. Oh, we got him.
What? It's only half a sphere.
All that for nothing.
Well, it can't hurt to take it with us.
I can't believe how much this
Latex.
place has changed.
Alright. Hey, Miso! Welcome in. How's it going? Alright, we're going straight to Besaid next. How's your Thursday going?
This must be how... This is the first time I've...
Alright, back to Yuna's home. And she hasn't been back since she left to go sphere hunting.
Welcome back.
We find out kind of why she's sphere hunting here. They show this sphere to Lulu that they found. And it sure looks like Titus in the
Kimari
sphere.
said he found it on Mount Gagazet.
It does look like him, though something seems a little off.
Something sings a lot off.
Since you've come all this...
And then you'll notice Lulu's hair is erect. It's a weird thing with the remaster. I've actually recently run this and it wasn't erect. That's when it's weird. It's like, whoa, what happened? It's something weird with the remaster. I've seen it on Switch too, believe it or not. They say it's only on PC, but I've seen it on Switch too. Alright, so we have our mission in Besaid, and that is that Waka is missing, and he's gone to look for a sphere of his parents. And we gotta go
Good morning.
find him. Find him and find the sphere. Very on point! Alright, so this is what I was talking about, the code. If y'all want to guess, those live in the stream want to guess the 4th digit of the code, you can win some channel points. 6 is a horrible number. We want like close to 0 and close to 9. We do not want middle numbers like 6. Okay, there's a 9. We got 6 and 9. Alright.
We're fine.
Nice. So we got one more code to get, and then what we do is we guess the 4th code in the game casually. You can go get the 4th code, but it's way across the beach, and so it's potentially, I say potentially, faster to guess it. Mind you, if you have to take 10 guesses, it's probably not. But ideally, we get, you know, 2nd or 3rd guess would be nice. Three? Okay. 3 is not great, but it's not horrible. Alright, we have a 6, a 3, and a 9. It's not great. Not a great set of numbers here. Alright. 6, 0, 3, 9. Dare I do 6, 9, 3, 9? Nope. 6, 1, 3, 9. 6, 2, 3, 9. Oh, it was 2. Pojo, could you get that? Since you're here.
Something wrong?
Whoever gets 2 is the winner. Alright, so boss of this mission, you cannot stun lock. GG to the 2s. So we're just gonna like turbo attack.
Find us.
Trial.
I knew it was gonna do that. I was like, you know, I wonder if it's turbo. It's like, no, it's not turbo because I did not turbo that time, and it still crashed. Yep, that's one of the spots it keeps crashing for me, and it's really frustrating.
Find us.
A trial.
Okay, we got a flame breath. They'll try to attack us a couple times.
See ya.
My last submission video attempt. There's no dog. But yeah, my last submission video attempt crashed 3 times. I'm really hoping to have less crashes this run. Hopefully. It's mostly in pre-chapter 5. Like, it's really like chapter 1, 2, and 3 that it does it.
Latex.
New anima strat. That's right, Rota. Okay, 40%.
I'm going to be a.
It was talked about in the
Jeff
10.2
Howard?
Discord.
Sure
And
wish
so
I-
I tried it out this morning. It was pretty cool.
You read me? You guys about...
Yeah.
Essentially, it's I'll talk about I'm doing a submission video, so I'll definitely talk about it before we do the fight. But it's essentially using Solo Tomasa instead of Gold Hairpin, and then using a mana tablet and a Turbo Ether, and because of that, you can kill anima. Can I get over? I can. We can get like a bunch of mana tablets then. You can kill Anima way before she could ever do Oblivion. Alright, Kilika probably looks different than you remember in Final Fantasy X. No, we're not going that way. They've rebuilt it. And so essentially, story-wise, there's another sphere. The Yevonites are keeping from everybody, and this is the Youth League. I guess I haven't talked about the factions yet. There are 2 factions that have come out of Spira. The New Yevon, which is kind of more the Yevon people, and then the Youth League, which is like people who have basically said, F you Yevonites, you screwed us over with sin and stuff. And so there's, throughout the game, you're kind of dealing with these 2 factions of people. And so we have the Youth League here, and they're trying to infiltrate the temple to get the sphere. And we're going to kind of help them out, it seems like, to get the sphere. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, mana tablet. Yeah, exactly. So basically you do more damage with less turns, and then therefore Oblivion can't happen. Alright, so the guards here, there's a trick to the guards, casually. That is if there's if there's even or odd number guards, it tells you which password to use. We just know that it's 14144. So we got another 4 here. And then they change the guards, and then they change the words around, and then it's 4 again. Monkey? Different password. Alright, then we have the famous Dickbot, also known as Mr. Fister. We really, as runners, we really hate this guy, but we're going to try to stun lock him. And unfortunately, he doesn't, he's not very accommodating sometimes. And then it's timing, it's how far apart you are from the boss, the mob himself. And sometimes he'll just throw a blast punch in there because he feels like it. Okay, not bad. Have had lots of worse fights than that. Predictable.
How you like that?
There's no right choice, just an obviously wrong one, Mars.
Just what do you think you're doing?
Actually,
Sorry,
we're spear
Donna.
hunters.
So here you have the new Yevon and the Youth League and the
So?
Sphere. And the Gullwings here
Goings, let's go!
decide they're taking it for
Sorry, Donna,
themselves.
The sphere is ours.
Magus Sisters. Yeah, you can use the same strat on the sisters, but it would be a little bit more difficult than the Anima one because you want
Tough luck.
that first Sharon to go off. And so you only have 2 people. So you can't really hold ATB as much. Alright, remember when I was talking about cutscene skips? We're gonna do that FMV skip setup now.
How'd the sphere analysis go?
This is our first one.
It's just a regular movie sphere. It doesn't appear to have any special functions. You want to take a look?
What other games do I play? Here, I'll answer that in a second, Robin. So, as we watch this movie sphere, FMV, we know that around the 4th red light is when we want to hit the start button to show the skip button. But you don't want to skip, because you want that skip button to transfer to the next FMV you're going to play. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you'll see the little skip button show up, but then we don't hit it. So I speedrun Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, Dragon Quest XI, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2, and I play all of those on Steam. Robin. Oops, to answer your question. Alright, now we get a fun mini game where we have to push the musicians into the lift, into the elevator. All of them. It's kind of a weird minigame if you ask me. Like, who thinks of this stuff? Let's have the player push these musicians into the elevator. There's a certain strat to do this. If you can... Oh, and this guy's getting out of his spot. Stay over there. No, stay over there. Okay, you want them to go in a certain way because they can get you can get them stuck. Come on. Come on, dude. Work with me. Work with me. Not my best showcase. But hey, we didn't get it soft locked, so. If you soft locked, you just talk to Tobly and reset the minigame, but it's still a pain in the butt. Yeah, the real final boss. So, fun fact, if you push Tobly into the elevator, you get a special item. In the remaster, it's just Enterprise, but in the, well, not just the remaster, I guess in the US version, it's Enterprise. And in the Japanese version, you get Catnip, which is a really amazing item. And it changes the whole run for the Japanese version. but pushing Tobley in is not an easy thing. That is, he's constantly fighting you to like move around and stuff, and so you have to like, versus these guys are just static and just kind of moving them around. So I personally never pushed Tobley yet. I've not done a JP run yet, so. 9999%? Yeah, exactly. Catnip. That's why I like the hundo. Alright, here comes our FMV skip here that we set up. And skip. Alright. No, I hate when it does that. Alright, so here we're deciding, we're kind of done with the sphere. We saw what was on the sphere. And we're deciding who to give it to. Which faction do we give it to? And so this is a choice that has permanent consequences in the game. And for any percent, we do new Yevon. For 100%, you're gonna do the Youth League instead. So you gotta think as a runner, like, which run am I doing? Before you muscle memory that one. Alright, but while we were doing that, while we were giving the spear back, LeBlanc came and stole a different sphere from our ship and left us this sphere.
Who's on top now, dull wings? It'll be 1,000 years before you can take on the mighty LeBlanc.
Oh, you mean Youth League, Mars? Or is it? Or are you? Did you mean? Because he definitely sizes you up. When you have a Youth League too. All right, I'm gonna grab some remedies here, as well as some Phoenix Downs. These are somewhat optional, but good to have. Alright, so what we're gonna do is go get some uniforms. Of LeBlanc's crew, so that we can infiltrate LeBlanc's hideout. So first place we're going is the Gagazette. In this, to get this uniform, we're going to fight Ormy on his own, as well as a Femgoon, a couple Femgoons, and a gun snake. So we'll stunlock Ormy, and then we'll just fight the rest. Oh, okay, is that the deal? Okay, gotcha, Mars. Yeah, anytime I've done New Yevon, it's been for any percent, so I never go to the Den of Woe.
No wonder the...
Assuming you were talking about the Den of Woe. Alright, so we saw some Femgoons who were following him. And they're going to be taking a break in the hot springs in here.
Can you believe there's a hot think it's okay? Did you talk about it all? LeBlanc's hey, not that you got me. So
I know.
I don't know. They're the one.
Okay.
You're a little
We
help.
let Ormy attack once, and then we start stun locking him. So Ormy can be dangerous if he gets out of the stun lock, because he has a couple things like Concussive Blast and Huggles if he's low health as well, and they can do major damage. But hey, good stun lock. And especially because you have this battle right after, if you're like really low health from the Ormy fight, like this next battle, which should not be hard,
Or is it the
you can wipe on it because of the Femgoons and their AoE. Yeah, they got a thunder off.
gotcha?
Cool.
This is brother.
Mission accomplished. We found ourselves a uniform.
First uniform. So we have 3 girls, we need 3 uniforms. Next place we're going is Josie. Josie has some interesting stuff going on here. You can talk to all the people here to make this line go faster. We tend to just talk to this one right here. And then if you stand in line at the right spot, you can get the line to go that way. So each spot here has like a good spot. And if not, you can tell when you didn't get it because it takes longer than it should. Thought I had it, I guess not. Damn it. Come on. So what you're doing here is you're getting an invitation to dig in the desert for the Albed. And we actually don't care too much about that for any percent, but in the 100% you need to do that. So yeah, so we talked to Gipple. We get our letter of introduction, and then we will use that later, but then we, instead of going to dig, we'll go get a uniform is basically what's going to happen later. So Gipple's kind of the head of the Albed here, running this Albed crew.
Alright, you're
Alright, now we gotta do some garment gridding. Doing Black Mage, Gunner, Warrior. Black Mage, we want Amulet, Bearded Brooch. We want Pain to go for Focus. And then we also want ATB. We're finally putting it to ATB weight and cursor memory because our strats are gonna change a little bit now. So this next fight is Ormy and Logos together, and and it's a pretty tough fight. Like from what we've experienced up till now. And so what we're gonna do is Payne's using this garment grid.
Someone's turning.
That if she travels through the garment grid all the way through, she gets access to Waterga as a black mage, and that is a very high damage water spell that it would take a long time to get the skills for that using the black mage sphere and XP, or AP I should say, and so you get it instantly if you can travel through the garment grid in the fight. And so we'll use that, and then we'll try to chain that with Yuna and Riku to do even more damage with it.
Sorry for the trouble. I appreciate you finding it for us, though.
This is also where we get to see a little bit of the Dress Sphere Sailor Moon transformations. We'll only see them the first time for each girl going through their sets of Dress Sphere.
You guys deserve a medal.
Ah, man, I just cannot win with this. No, I don't want that fucking thing. Didn't want that one. If there's 3 crashes in this video again, I'm gonna be real pissed. And I have to do I have to do my menu? No, thank God. Crashed twice already. It's fucking stupid.
We gotta find
Yeah,
that
crashed
sphere.
twice already. I don't know what the fuck.
Someone's turning.
Pretend to?
What? No, for graphics.
Oh. Okay, trying again.
So that's where it was. Sorry for the trouble. I appreciate you finding it for us, though. What?
The girl. So then we take it back.
Yes.
And on that.
You guys deserve a medal.
Alright, we're gonna switch 3 times on Pain, and we're gonna keep attacking in the meantime on Riku and Yuna.
You're no challenge. Just target practice. All I need is my soul.
Back to black magic. We're gonna do our best to do some Waterga chaining.
Time to teach you a thing or two about black magic.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Nice, good chain. Damn it. I forgot about cursor memory. Oh well, it's fine. That's you go like an hour in with no cursor memory, and then suddenly you have to remember that you're using it.
Latex.
Zytoriak, what's up? What am I doing? Trying not to get upset that there's been 2 crashes on this round already. Alright, as you can see, we have 2 uniforms. We're gonna go for the 3rd in the desert.
I'm busy, so make it fast. Nice.
So it's funny, it's like we have this letter to dig, and then she's like, all of a sudden, she's like, by the way, look up what's going on at the Oasis. And that's what we're really here for.
We'll send you out there by hover. Go talk to the pilot about it. Oh, before you start digging, some strange stuff's been washing up.
Yeah, the crashes are really annoying me. Like, I got through a whole CC run just fine with no crashes on Monday. And then I had 3 crashes on my last submission video on Monday night. A sphere. Alright. Now it's just logos.
Let's do it.
Do I have I do. Alright, as you can see, we have instant sphere changes now.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Hold your breath.
Nice chain. So yeah, that is the strat for going forward, is water gut chains as much as possible. Alright, we got 3 uniforms. It's time to invade the Chateau LeBlanc.
We're off to...
Let's settle. I hope. Worry.
Reporting for duty.
Report.
Alright, so we're going in. We're gonna like hang out and Ormi and Logos are gonna not recognize us obviously because we're in uniform. And they're gonna be like, hey, go do your duties on the boss. And they're like, duties?
The boss is a...
Suppressing her natural charm. You.
What?
You know.
And turns out we have to massage LeBlanc. So that becomes a mini game, and it's a little lewd, and so it's kind of a meme. It's kind of silly. Some people like to say turn your volume down. Other people like to say turn your volume up. So it's your choice. During the massage, the game itself is there's 3 colors: yellow, blue, and green, and 4 colors, and orange or pink. And we want to get to the pink every time. Green dictates diagonal. Yellow dictates adjacent. And then blue dictates not adjacent. You get more points for the pinks. You get some points for the yellow. Oh, and the blues are the worst. Hey! Yeah. Kid Rocker, yep. No DQ11. Oh, we might do some DQ11 after the run. Because I'm trying to do a run where I do... I'm trying to get some boss saves to practice boss fights, so we might do that after. Alright, we're just gonna keep going on the yellow here because we know we can win. We just want to use up our turns. Alright, we win. You have to win this to get the gold hairpin, and so if you aren't gonna win, you kill it and you hit the autosave and you do it again. This part is awkward. Yeah, no DQ3 yet. I'm not buying any new games this year.
In the meantime,
The back of the...
Alright, now we're gonna go snoop around the chateau. But yeah, Kid Rocker, I'm doing a submission video for Frost Fatales. Hoping to get a better time. But we've already crashed twice today, and we crashed 3 times on the last one. So we'll see. We'll see how bad Sisters is. That's really what the real telling thing of the run. Technically, it'd be new to me, like buying a game. New being new, I don't own it yet. Oh, you're liking it? Awesome, good. Alright, same thing as before.
Wherever you run, my bullets will find you. The endless power of the world in my hands.
We're waiting to attack to get our chain off. Cool. Good clean fight. Alright, so here's where we get our reward for doing the massage game. We're hitting that to heal up and get our MP regenerated, but in here we get the gold hairpin. And we're just gonna do a quick equip here for lure bracer and gold hairpin. Usually the lure bracer lures, you get more random encounters, but because we have the charm angle already, it counteracts that. And so, but it also gives you more attack, I believe it is. So that's why we throw it on Yuna. Alright, then we get Ormy and Logos again. These guys don't stop.
Only naughty girl.
What about you?
The bosses.
Same strat.
Yuna, mighty mas.
Logos first.
So, who wants to be my first target?
Logos has the least amount of hit points, so we always try to take him out first.
Feeling lucky?
Nice. I didn't get that chain off as well.
Hold your breath.
Hold it faster. Okay, that's fine. Alright, still pretty clean fight, honestly. All of these couple fights in the chateau can be pretty rough sometimes. But we got booby traps next, the best kind of traps. What that means is we're gonna disarm some stuff here, and we're still gonna kind of run into a trap, but we're gonna avoid it. Funny enough, the trap will show, and then we're gonna run into it to make the animation happen faster. Or make the cutscene happen faster, I should say. And then somehow we end up above where we can turn off the final activation, and then it opens the door. Alright, we are gonna heal at the save sphere. This next fight includes LeBlanc, and so if we can't kill Logos pretty fast, then they do a triple tech that just takes a lot of extra time and does some damage. It doesn't usually kill, but it's just a time loss, and it's annoying.
I went through a lot of trouble, so don't.
Yes, boss.
Time to clobber the robber.
Oh, we didn't get the chain off, so it didn't kill, unfortunately.
Parted with such sweet sorrow.
And that sucks even worse. Alright, so we're probably going to see the triple tech.
Ready. After you, boss.
So if we would have chained that Waterga on Logos, then we could have kept this from happening. Okay, now Logos is dead. Now we'll go after LeBlanc.
It was nice knowing you.
Here, catch!
Please don't. Come on, where's Riku's ATV? Jeez Louise. No!
This is goodbye, love.
Can it not be goodbye? What do I have? Silence.
Feel like taking a spin?
No, I don't. I don't feel like taking a spin.
This is goodbye, love.
Oh my god. Alright, this is when the fight goes bad. It's pretty much over.
Get your act together!
I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god. Yeah, alright. Well, we'll try that again.
Amateurs.
Because I'm too dumb.
I went through a lot of trouble so don't.
Yes, boss.
Time to clobber the robber.
Alright, we've got to get this chain to land. Ah, the mighty guard screwed it up. Oh, we got it maybe? Okay, we got it. Alright, LeBlanc, you're next.
You could use a bath.
Didn't get the chain. See if it's spaced too far apart.
It was nice knowing you.
Aw.
Feel like taking a spin?
Get your act together! It was nice knowing you.
Gosh. Come on, you're killing me. Oh, and she's got darkness.
Feel like taking a spin?
No, I don't.
It was nice knowing you.
Hold your breath.
No, not Huggles. So that's what Huggles is, if you were curious.
I choose you.
No, don't choose me.
You could use a bath.
Man, the water guys are just taking forever.
You could use a bath.
Here, catch.
Wow, rough fight. Rough second fight too.
Well, what?
No one's gonna hear. Wait a second! Oh, please.
Very unfortunate. We'll see what we can make up there.
That is... We finished our analysis of this. I see Bavel has... those Yevon scum? If anyone you...
But it's... all we have to do is shake...
That's what Nucci's got in mind. What a... The summoner who defeated... So, then I... Wait... Don't be silly, love.
Ever heard...
Steve Rogers, how so?
Sin is gone.
All right, well, we're done with Chateau LeBlanc. Could have gone
I
better.
realize-
Moving on. We're going to infiltrate Bavel and see what's going on. So, basically, we're now teaming up with LeBlanc and crew. We don't have to fight them anymore this whole
It's obvious.
run.
We nabbed the head honcho.
And we're kind of
Then
working
we can-
together to figure out what's going on with this
I got no
weird
problem with
big
that.
machina named Vegnagun that could potentially
A
blow up all
girly
of
man
Spirit.
like that doesn't stand a chance without his escort.
All we know is that it's supposed to be somewhere down in Deep
Careful.
Bavel.
He's much stronger than he looks.
I know who Steve Rogers is. I just don't
Come.
understand what the reference in the game.
Who
Robin.
goes there? Oh, the High Summoner! Please, forgive my rudeness.
Fun little thing. You can take the boat here for a quick time save instead of running all the way down this runway.
What the?
Oh, the shield. Gotcha. Ormy shield.
That's awesome. He just gets right up in there. How are they gonna have the trading to the Pokemon?
Alright, so we're going into Bavel. There's a few switches we'll have to trigger that will help, that will make the lift go down instead of up.
I know, I want something else.
So that's our first mission here. So who knew you could step on an altar and then a secret door would open?
You're good at that.
But yeah, this switch will make the lift go down instead of up.
Jeez.
We got a couple small battles to do along the way. And it's basically just kind of splitting the mobs with Riku and Yuna attacking one and Pain just
The temple's
casting on
Riku's-
the other. And if you are familiar with Final Fantasy X, you'll recognize the cloister trial from Bavel here.
Serve, chill.
We got serve chill. Sometimes she says ice, ice, baby.
Gotcha! This is easy!
This is the worst trial for you, Mora? I've gotten used to it after speedrunning it. But yeah, when I was playing this casually, it was like... This one is just very confusing and frustrating. Got me some more Phoenix Downs in here. We're definitely going to need them because we've used a lot of them in the last couple fights. Yeah, I was afraid that was going to happen.
Am I cold?
Jeez. Usually those fights go better than that. Yeah, it's funny how speedrunning, one of the worst ones I remember from 10 is the Macalania Temple, the ice one. I just remember like trying to figure that one out, but once you know it, it's not that bad. Hey Listless, how's it going? We're trying to do another submission video today. It's not going how I completely would have liked.
Let's go.
We've had 2 crashes already, and then I died on one of the fights. Yeah, that's where you get Shiva. Macalania Temple. Yeah, it's funny, we don't ever go to Macalania Temple in 10-2. It's one of the only places we don't revisit. The post 10-2 novella? You mean last mission? I think they have a route for it. I remember it being kind of weird though when I tried it casually. Alright, this strat is 5 hits to the first one and then water guy and that'll kill. Oh, come on! Well, this might not end up being a submission video after all, because it's not working out any better than the first one. Because we're at 3 crashes now, just like Monday.
Hey!
Anyways, like I was saying, 5 hits and a water guy will kill. Three, 4. 5. Come on, let pain do something. God, I hate that. We're sitting there waiting. Maybe I should hold ATB there until that lands. Reading the 10.5 Price of Eternity novella? Oh, okay. I'm not even familiar with that. Yeah, Mora. It was good to get back into Final Fantasy X. Come on. Oh, he's gonna blast punch. It's gotta be like that. I have not played the remake, no. I played FF7 OG. I'm gonna do... Someday I'll play the remake. It's kind of cringe. Well, technically this game is a little cringe on its own. It's, you know, it's kind of silly, but that's kind of why we like it, so I'd definitely look it up. Are you in my Discord listless? You should hop in there and put a link in somewhere. Don't blast punch, gosh darn it. Come on, where's Payne's freaking ATV? No! Jeez, those guys are just a pain in the ass. 2.5 is worse. Oh, you didn't really love it though, Mars? That's interesting. Alright, precepts. We're also gonna do a steal here to, we technically already have a mana tablet, but we're gonna grab another one. Did it steal? Yes, it did. Okay. I didn't see if it stealed. Oh, really? You're gonna death pain of all the ones you're gonna do. Okay. Of course you are. Thanks, Listless. Appreciate it. I'll definitely take a look. Alright, into the depths we go. I'm surprised I haven't run out of Phoenix Downs yet, considering how much I've had to use. Yeah, action RPG with long and difficult battles? Okay. You like your battles brisk or long, but turn-based. Yeah, I feel that. That makes sense. Alright, we're gonna go grab another garment grid over here. And I believe this garment grid, when you pass all the way through it, gives you like double HP or something. So you'll see how we use that shortly. Let's hear your thoughts. Alright, I'll definitely take a look. Yeah, I have to say I have not speedrun any action RPGs yet, and I can't say that I've been very skilled at action RPGs in general. I like some of them, but I have not. They have not been my favorite kind of games to play. I really like the Tales games, but even then, some of those combos and stuff, like learning the battle systems for the Tales games it's a pretty high learning curve. They try to put tutorials in and stuff, but it's just not enough in my opinion. Alright, this puzzle. This has a rotating thing, and every time these things rotate, they go to different configurations about up and down, and so you kind of just have to know which way, when to stop them so you can go up and handle things. And so while we're over here, you tell Riku to like change things up, and so you have to know when to do that. And so in this case, we're going here. We're going to tell Riku to turn it once. Then we're going to go up to the next level, and then we'll have Riku turn it one more time. And then we'll go back down to a level. Oh, Shantae and the Seven Sirens. Nice, nice. Those games looked pretty cute. You know, and I'm a sucker for lady with purple hair, you know. Female protagonist, purple hair. Like, it's the perfect match. I'm also not much of a platformer, though. At least, I haven't been much of a platformer for a long time. I used to play Mario back in the day, but... Alright, so we're grabbing something called Ring here, and we're gonna configure that
Coming right up.
shortly, once we get the Dark Knight just here. But what Ring does is it makes you cast faster, and so it makes your ATB faster, I should say. Big jump. Metroidvanias, okay. Metroidvanias. Yeah, I have not played a Metroid game. They look kind of hard, honestly. Alright, this one is interesting. You Depending on what configuration the lifts are in, this middle lift goes to a different place. So we have the left lift up, right lift down. And we hit a switch. And then we will go up the right and down the left. And then back through the middle again, and it's a different switch. And there we have our path to the Dark Knight Dress Sphere. Alright, we're gonna grab it. And we're gonna do some configurations here. So Downtrotter, Dark Knight, Gunner, Songstress. We're gonna give this to Yuna and Riku. They're gonna be our Dark Knights today. We're going to, oh, and then we're gonna give Pain, Ring, and Gold Hairpin. So Ring. And then we're gonna make sure we're gonna get Sharon, which is a really good, basically is a suicide ability for the Dark Knight that just does a ton of damage.
How far you got for sure? How far we got?
And just to make sure, I think that's everything, and we're going straight to Barrel Eye.
You're still way behind me. I just restarted.
Alright, this one we're just gonna hold ATB. We're gonna get Pain, Water Gun, and it's just 3 Water Guns to kill. Oh, it's too slow. Alright, it's fine. We made it before the glint, but there's the glint. Alright, glint always kills Pain. Trying to hold ATB here. Alright.
Suffer!
Come on, not Pain. It's fine. Demi's fine. Just need one more of these. Nope, and Pain's dead. Okay. But there might be another glint. Yep, frickin' A.
You gotta keep still.
Okay, we made it. Rough fight. Yeah, 3 water guns to kill, but you saw how I was holding ATB so that once Pain's ATB is done, we're just kind of waiting, and if you leave it open, they'll just keep attacking you while whatever is waiting for the cast to happen. I am going to do this. Yeah, y'all are talking platform and stuff I know nothing about.
Fight! You have to!
Who did that curse? Okay, just Una, that's fine. Alright, we did a little bit of chaining there, but mostly trying to keep things behind the ATB. So keep them from doing too much. But yeah, a few water guys to kill.
If you want a little secret, me shark, the easiest one to get to the end is sword.
Why is this happening? I wish you were here with me.
The second easiest one.
Thank you, Pain. You were right. We had to fight it, didn't we?
You have a sister, why didn't you introduce me?
Alright, a little bit of cutscene stuff, and then we're done with chapter 2, y'all.
What? It must have fled in...
I don't think...
I must report... Boys?
Yes, boss.
This isn't how it was supposed to be. The eternal calm. I can feel it crumbling, falling away from beneath our feet.
Alright, fiends are coming out of the temple. So we get to revisit for chapter 3.
Trouble, and I mean
3 of the
big time.
temples.
Fiends are pouring out.
But first, we've got to go get some equipment. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sell like everything we got so that we can afford a bunch of titanium bangles. Oh, I sold. Did I not get a charm bangle? I guess I didn't. Okay. That's unfortunate. And then some Phoenix Downs and some high potions. So we're going to give Yuna and Riku a bunch of hit points this way. And I think that's it. And so with that hit points and this new ability, Sharon, the Dark Knight ability can just suicide and do a ton of damage. So that with our switching 3 times to get extra hit points with the garment grid we just got gives us a lot of leverage
They're coming from...
for HP damage. Mind you, if you share in both Riku and Yuna, Pain has to survive, otherwise you're dead anyway. So that's kind of the strat going forward. Is a lot of suicide sharing.
That's okay.
Pain and
People in the village will.
Pain, we want to survive and do other stuff along the way. So in this boss fight in particular, it is Yuna switching 3 times and Riku and Pain just kind of chilling. Pain's gonna do some fire, but nothing, like not a lot of damage, just a little extra that we need. But Yuna's doing the major damage with her suicide attempt.
It's inside.
With her Sharon. Don't want to trigger anybody by saying suicide. Yeah, Sharon.
Wouldn't want you.
No.
Waka!
And we find an Aeon that seems to be causing, it's like a corrupted Aeon or something that's causing the fiends to come out. Alright, now Yuna's got to do some animations here. But the reason we do Gunner Songstress here is because Yuna already has done the animation for Gunner Songstress. And you'll notice Yuna's HP goes much higher after having traveled through the garment grid all the way. And there you go. So yeah, next few bosses will be that strat.
Talk about
Memories?
Well, unless you hit the trap.
Fiends ever come out of the temple?
But call me before you
This is first playthrough.
Alright, next one, Kilika. We are going to grab another mana tablet here. Probably don't need it, but... I think we get 2 more. Alright, this time we're going to say hi to Donna. And by say hi, I mean skip the cutscene. And we're playing this silly sprint run for the gate game, which is just do it. And that's it.
There's a hidden path through.
There is some kind of mini game involved there, but it just so happens that you can like just say I don't need to practice and just go, and it works. Alright, so before we can get through here, we have to approach all 3 paths to see like each one having like a mob. And then the 4th path will open up because Donna told us about it. Walk the treetops.
Walk.
So this temple, we actually have some mobs we gotta fight on the way in. And we're gonna do a little bit of a Sharon dance. Because one Sharon will kill each mob. Alright, just a lot of that going around here.
Ooh, code of conduct. That's right.
Damn, wasn't fast enough there.
Well done there, Shark.
I have to get fear first, right? Yeah. Okay, we do need to res. Alright. Same fight as last time, except for using Blizzard instead of Fire on Pain.
Latex.
Hey Darren, how's it going?
Latex.
Cast Luminaire. How's it going, M1?
Here, kiss. Just kiss it, kiss it. There you go.
Another.
Oh, you're so dead. Hey, I need potions.
Alright. Then it's Dark Ixion.
Oh shit.
Back to Josie. So for Dark Ixion, we have to guess one of 5 pedestals, and if you don't get the guess, you get a random encounter, and so you have to escape it and try again. And so we like to get first guess if we can, but it's up to 5 guesses.
Translate. Then that.
But otherwise, same strat for Ixion. Except Pain is going to switch on this as well and do Water Guys instead. Ixion has a little more hit points than the other two. Alright, I like to guess left pedestal. It's been good to me lately. Let's see what we got. Nope. Let's try the other left. Damn it. Middle? Nope. Yep. Really bad RNG today. Please be this one. I don't want to go last pedestal today. God. Fifth pedestal. Very unfortunate. Yeah. RNGesus does not like me today.
An Aeon?
Merge with El Bed Machina. Isn't that what they said?
How can this be?
This can't be happening.
Come on, Yuna. Thank you. Okay, we learned Fira, so we can switch to Faraga too. Gotta remember that. Remember that at the before we start Tobly. Oh boy. Yeah, this run's turning out worse than the Monday run.
Oh, another hole. I wonder what's down there.
Go find out.
No way.
The hole we found was so deep. It was as though all the secrets in the world might be hidden in its depths. But something told me to...
You gotta get power first. Yeah.
Get back!
Huh? What?
You gotta find a door that you can open. Try that one there. And what's that right there? Oh, you gotta defend it, defend it.
Goodbye, Yuna. And I'm free. Oh, you're done? Oh, free fall.
Open your eyes.
I was like, you're done with your paper, Matt? Open your eyes. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
The end is not far now.
Give this to Payne. It was all I was able to find.
Yeah, give her this one too.
Huh?
Our wills.
He's kidding. Just make sure Payne gets him, all right?
How do you know her?
The four of us go way back.
Don't go.
It's under control.
Take care of things topside.
I didn't know what had happened. Everywhere I looked, I found only questions. But more than anything, I'm just angry.
Catheters,
One
gross.
thing after another, and I'm already confused to begin with. Hey, where am I?
Oh, it's due next Friday. Good. We're waiting.
Yeah, I want to play zombies.
Just about got it synced up.
I'm all alone. Where are you?
Your highest round is 4.
You too? You're all alone too, M1. Alright, we only do one whistle here. Because it's faster, basically. If you do several whistles, eventually Titus comes and saves her. But it's a little more animations and stuff, so. We do one whistle and eventually she just appears up here. I think you also get percentage points towards 100% if you do all the whistles.
Yuna, reporting in.
I also think you have to do all the whistles to get the perfect ending too. So.
Defend it.
Alright, couple story triggers here. And then we gotta look at the comm spheres.
I'm almost there. I only need another 30%.
So these are comm spheres that Shinra has installed all over Spira. And there's a couple you need to look at just to continue, I believe. You'd have to look at a lot more for a 100% run. But we do the bare minimum here.
Next time we did the correct thing, my son. Right at the shift change.
You at work doing the bare minimum?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got it.
Lift off. Alright. Done with the comp spheres, but we gotta set another skip for the next FMV.
Want to check the...
Alright, we're looking at 29. So at that's not right. At 11. So when the timer hits 11 seconds, you gotta hit the skip button. So yeah, there's a timing to it. I actually did it this morning without timing it because I didn't have a timer up, and it's just so you just kind of get used to when you're supposed to hit the start button. But again, we want to leave that skip button up so that the next FMV we can skip, because usually you can't. Alright, there it is. Barely got it. Almost was not enough time. Alright, this part of the run's a little
like news.
boring. Because we gotta chase Tobley around. So I like to add some music. You won't hear this on the VOD. But let's throw a different song in today.
Hey, yo! We have word. Huh? Where did... Ah!
What is that? Is that ammo? Go. There's a 2 times. Never mind. It's not worth it.
Where'd that little ball of... Come back!
There's some CDs someplace.
How'd it go?
When Big Chicken, the other a lot of points, like any other ones. Keep 2 alive and then go do what you're gonna do.
No. Go take...
Unfortunately, we gotta run the other way now.
Yeah, so just keep them alive. Oh, Mr. Hawks. That's like the best thing ever. Well, it can be. It's so worth it every time. It always is. Unless you get really unlucky, and then it's just like you want to throw something. I remember one time I was in the beginning on Black Ops 2, and I ended up getting the pistol 4 times in a row, and I was so mad. Sometimes, I can't remember if those give ammo to that certain gun behind the wall or not. Oh wait, is that ammo? How much? Yeah. I usually blow all my money if I get a good weapon. Brandon. New record, highest round.
And it's not over.
Power station.
The other song I have timed for this, so it actually ends when it's over. That's okay. Let's throw this in. Shit just got real now.
He says Tobley.
Because we gotta ride the shoe puff.
Oh, what the heck?
Oh!
Latex.
Rides the shoe puff. How's it going, Azala?
Oh, ammo. Max ammo.
I'm trying not to be pissed off that this run is 4 minutes behind average.
Yo, I'm good.
Quick revive. Those are nice. You know, 150 health. Gives 0 shield, but you got 150.
Yeah, great game. I agree. We're gonna try a new strat today too. If we can get there.
Hi, what can I do? Spectacularly spectacular! I most definitely
I'm almost
a
there.
minor
I'm
detail.
90%.
Well, the more... Aha! Then how about the thunder plane?
Yeah,
No.
zombies is probably the
Simple, leave it to me. Oh.
Advertising is our specialty.
Or...
Brother's orders.
All right.
We're over the calm.
Plans now.
What are you up to?
Time for the dance mini game. This one is a mash fest. I think you only have to get like 130 or 300 or something. But as the speedrunner and the speedrunning notes, it says if you get below an 800, your run is invalid. Is it 800 or 700? I forget. But either way, it's very hard to get 700, 800. Just saying. So I have a special strat called the knee strat. You want to hit all 4 buttons at different times, and so you have to have a good like grip. Okay, here we go. $807, let's go. It's a valid run. But yeah, we get smooth shaling if you get over 130 or 300 or something like that. So that's the main thing you want to get from that.
But what are you gonna sing?
Wow, did you write that?
It's more like I felt it. I can hear it echoing inside me.
Len?
I think so.
Len?
I don't know much about her, but I'm learning more and more. Bits and pieces of her memories keep
So before
pouring
the big
in.
concert that we're
It's
gonna
like-
skip, by the way,
It's like I can feel what
there's
she was
a
feeling.
mob called Salamander
Thus shall Len
that is a pain in the
scattered
butt, and he
be
is immune to
woven into
magic, I
bittersweet
think. And
song.
so Pain
Something
really
like
is no help, and so we
Hey, that was
have to
poetic.
share in with both Riku and Yuna.
We'll be arriving soon. After Buddy
And
drops
then
us
Pain's
off,
going to be
he
in
and the
Warrior
others
trying
will
to
pick up the
survive.
spectators.
That's the hard part
So
of
we
that
won't
fight.
be able to board for a while. You got it.
So that's what we're going for now.
Okay, that's okay, nice.
So that means, unfortunately,
Oh no.
swap this out.
Nukes suck.
Get Charm Bangle, Titanium Bangle.
Try to do it on like only one person. Usually you got
And
max
then
points that way.
where?
Does it say tentacle trap? Dang, flying bug.
I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, you're so close.
Alright, and then also while we're here, we need to grab an elixir. We already have one, but I'm just going to grab the other one too.
Yeah?
We've got a sticky
That'll be on the way back from Salamander though. Pre-concert Hurt Fest. So in this one, Riku's gonna switch 3 times and Yuna's not. And they're both gonna share in, and that's enough HP to take out Salamander. So Pain's just gotta survive. Which is harder than you think, because he usually hits Pain like before you can even do anything.
Actually, can you activate the thing and then use a nuke after like a few seconds? No, 'cause then
Alright. He didn't hit Pain first, so we're already in better shape than usual. Got a Sentinel off, so now if he hits her, it's only like 1 hit point. The only thing that doesn't work for is magic, so when he does Flame Breath, it will do more damage, but it shouldn't kill her.
Now this is my kind of weapon. Who wants some?
Notice we're holding ATB to keep him from doing too much in between switches here.
Once I get a mic in my hands, it's all over.
Let's see. Okay, we got our more hit points.
This armor isn't just for show, you know.
Alright, good show. Good fight. Couldn't even get a Flame Breath off. Even better. Alright, so I need to grab an elixir on the way out here. It's right here. We already have one, and we have a Turbo Ether, but I'm just being safe for that new anima strat. Okay, at least we're above average on this split.
We're landing.
Hey, we brought. They're all outside.
Alright, getting ready for the concert. The concert's gonna be fast because we're skipping it.
No kidding. The two group. Yeah.
I'll pick up.
The Yevonites are here too?
Hey, you. If the Praetor were here, he'd never let the. What I want to know is where.
Talk to Tobley. YRP.
In position. Get showdown, girls.
And concert skip. And that's the concert. All right. Now the big setup before we go down under.
Inconceivable.
But this is basically the end of chapter 3.
Impressive machina. An invention like this could change the world. Whoever came up with this is a genius.
He's got good taste.
I know. This is the end of
Guess I'm
chapter
a
4.
genius
Sorry.
too for
Not chapter
fixing
3.
it. Anybody home?
Gipple!
And chapter 5 ends up being our kind of the biggest
No
chapter
response.
and the hardest chapter, especially on
Some
this
genius.
speedrun, on this category.
Nuji!
If you're done playing, let's go.
Chill out.
Lost your nerve?
Hey, we're talking about Vegnagon. How the heck do you fight that thing? We can't even walk up to it without freaking it out.
Or making it mad. But I've got a plan.
If it doesn't work,
Death will be my apology.
whatever, man. When a Death Seeker dies, that's no apology. What about LeBlanc?
Well,
Juicy bits.
she-
Why did it cut off like that? Ugh! Just when he was getting to the juicy bits!
Not my fault.
What a piece of junk! Forget it, I'll go ask him myself.
What about the Gullwings?
I think that we should help out Nuge. But first, I want to try talking to Shu Yin. I have to tell him how Len felt. I'm sure he'll understand.
Alright, end of chapter 4. Alright, we're going right down to the deep.
Yeah, the time for invasion has come.
This is where all the big
Spear Hunter
fights
team
happen.
going.
I forgot to switch to Faraga, didn't I?
Your
Frickin'
friendly name.
hey, don't let me forget to switch to Faraga
Yeah. What are we called now?
before we do anything. Actually, it's just on the menu before Shiva. I'll do it. Wasted AP that went to Blazara instead of Faraga. Okay, these three fights are iconic. Shiva can freeze you. And then obviously kill Pain really easily. Sisters is a horrendous fight. I'll talk about that shortly. And then Anima is the third one. Alright, so, oops, we're doing Black Mage, Crimson Ring, we're doing Raga, and ATB. We're finally doing ATB slow here, because these fights are scary. Alright, Riku's gonna switch 3 times, and Pain's just gonna Faraga. And that's all we have to do, but believe it or not, just trying to do that can be tough. Pain's already at 20 health. Try to keep her alive. Oh, you just had to do that. We need a remedy. Okay, not a bad fight, considering how bad this fight can go. She didn't get the Heavenly Strike. Oh, she Heavenly Striked one person, and we were able to recover from that, okay. Charm Bangle back. Save, so fun fact. The autosave starts before Shiva, so if you die to any 3 of these fights, you end up back there. And so we'll save here. We'll come back up here and save after Sisters. So let's talk about Sisters. Sisters is 3 mobs at once trying to go after you. I'm gonna go with standard strat. I don't want to mess around with the trying to play with the other one right now. And so we're gonna switch all 3 as fast as we can. They get 1,000,000 turns, however much they want, in between our turns, and so it's really unfair RNG. So we're just praying at this point for like, hopefully we get enough turns to do what we need to do. Alright, we're Sheridan, and then we're trying to Faraga, or Waterga, I should say. So we're trying to get some of these off on Sandy before the Mighty Guard. Alright, we got a few off. That was nice. And then Sharon's gonna kill Mindy shortly, hopefully. Alright, so now we're in Waterga land. We need to kill Sandy with Watergas. We're hiding behind ATB a lot. We got an early start, so that was really helpful. I am not gonna chance it though. Okay, maybe I am. Okay, now I've got an MP absorb. That's what you gotta watch out for. Come on. Okay. We're casting Water Gut on Pain as well because she's a water eater with this, which means water heals her instead of damages her. It's faster to heal that way than to use a heal because she has instant ATB thanks to the ring item. Okay, and 6 Water Guts on Cindy. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 'And then we're hoping we can keep that going in time. Okay, Demi's good. Does less damage than her other attack. Come on, give me a Sharon. Give me a Sharon. And we did it. Wow, that was amazing, sisters. This run just got turned around a little bit. That fight is so unfair usually because they're usually casting a bunch and they didn't really cast much. Okay, Charm Bangle, and we're gonna go back and save because there's no way we're gonna do that again. Alright, Charm Bangle. Alright, go back and save before we go to Anima, and then we get to try the new Anima strat, which I'm super excited about. So if you wanted to YOLO, you don't have to go back and save, right? You just like heal up, Turbo Ether, call it good. But I like playing it safe, especially on a you know, kind of mock marathon run. Okay, the new Anima strat. And so the old Anima strat used the gold hairpin. We're going to use something called Soul of Tomasa, which instead of it ups the amount of MP instead of lowering the amount of MP that you're using, but it does a lot more damage for magic spells, and so we should be able to need to cast less on Pain to kill Anima before we Sharon. JV Latex, thanks for the raid. Alright, so Soul Tomasa.
Splitex just raided with 4 views.
And make sure I'm all good. I think that's all we gotta do. Just in time for the new Anima strat. Thanks for the raid. How's the new Latex? I saw the pic in the Discord. It's looking really awesome. Alright, so
Latex.
We're all gonna switch 3 times. First thing.
Latex.
Hello, welcome in. Pain's gonna focus. Come on. Give me Yuna. Oh, and then that's... Thanks for shouting out JB Latex. If y'all don't know JB, come on. He does some awesome latex making stuff. Alright, focus a second time. We're gonna keep the potioning going right now. Focus a third time. And then mana tablet. Are we mana tableting yet? Yeah, we are. Alright, then we're gonna get three water guys in. That's 1, 2. And that's 3. Okay, so then the mana tablet didn't hit yet, did it? I don't think it did. That's weird. Alright, well, let's try. Okay, it did. So now, 6 water guys. 1. Ah, and she needs a remedy. Frick. Okay, good. It didn't hit pain. 3. 4. 5. 6. And then we should be able to do... Ooh. I did that wrong. Gosh darn it. Come on. Just in case. But we should be good. I think, as long as... Ah, well... Should be good, except she wasn't full health, so she couldn't survive a pain. Yeah, more latex creators. Welcome in, Bourbon Beard. How's it going? Alright, let's try that again. That was a little messy. It's a new strat. But essentially, Pain died, and the other two were slated to Sharon, so it just everybody dies at that point, so you don't win.
If it crashes again, it will be absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, welcome in. I just did some latex making yesterday. I'll be doing... I try to do it on Wednesday nights, usually. I'm making a green long-sleeve dress right now, but I'm hoping to start making a couple Star Trek TNG a dress and a catsuit eventually. Alright, Solo Tomasa. Let's try this again. You love green? Nice. I haven't made a lot of green stuff, so it's a nice forest green. Okay, there's one focus. Oh my god. Being a pain in the butt already. How many focuses is that? That's enough, alright. Mana tablet. Two. Three. Waiting for the mana tablet. Elixir, thanks for the follow. Alright, and then we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna happen again, I can tell. We're just gonna have to water guard ourselves. 6. Oh, Waltera. And hope that we're okay. Did we do it? Did we do it? We did it! Long sleeve mini dress. Yeah, like, you know, mid-thigh, I think. Yeah, not too long. But probably not too short either. Alright, we did the thing. The new anima strat. Charm Bangle goes back on. Thanks. We only died once, so there's a lot of time save in there because of my average. But that alone has helped us get ahead a little bit, so let's see how this goes. Alright. So this part, it's RNG whether you can get through this stupid electric field without causing a encounter. Damn it. Stupid thing, I swear. Come on, you gotta be faster than that. Okay. Don't want to get swiped by the Omega weapon, let me tell you. Come on! This thing is so unfair. Alright, grabbing the Mega Elixir here. We gotta do a couple like kind of mini game things. You just kind of know what notes to do for the run. There's probably clues in the game as to that would give you what this is, but I forget. I forget, honestly, how you find these out. At least these ones aren't as bad to get through. That first one is the annoying one. Because if you can do the Omega skip, it's really nice. But yeah, I'm making this long sleeve dress as like a precursor to my to make a pattern for it, so that I can start making a Star Trek scant dress. All right, a little bit of a cutscene here, and then we'll have one more mini game, and then it's a huge long cutscene, and then several boss fights back to back.
I can.
Where?
He went.
Guess she could.
I never said. Well then, please, you. Look, we'll tell Nuge you're waiting.
Hey. Again.
Not a Trek fan. I mean, I'm not like a super fan, but I still like
From
my
2
Star
years
Trek.
ago.
I'll watch. You should watch. Think about it. You know you. You're.
What do you got in mind for fun?
Yeah, I think so. I think the Force
Any
Green
ideas,
version will
Dr.
be
P?
a fun fashion dress,
Me?
right? I posted my blue metallic tank dress on my Patreon, on my free Patreon. So if you want to check that out, that should be the same length as the green one.
Latex.
Oh, you're on the Star Wars side. Got it.
Then I'll be engineer.
Yep, Nuji Wooji. And my, is it Enmi? Enmi or Enmi?
Captain.
Ah, that's perfect.
Nuji Wooji.
You'd let an amateur be captain?
But yeah, so I guess like as far as
all you gotta do is shut up and look important.
the run goes, like it just goes to show like how bad the sisters fight is. That my average split for sisters was so big, had so much potential time save.
What happened to? She's in.
Well, wait.
Your
Wakey
captain.
wakey. Alright, we gotta do a little platforming. A little platforming minigame. You just kinda gotta know what the platforms are. But you're basically mimicking the song that you've created at this point. Alright, we are going to heal at the save sphere while we're here. Latex Viking, huh? Not even sure what that would look like. We're grabbing these Mega Phoenixes here. Just a thought. Alright, down, back up. Alright, if you get this wrong, it will be a huge time loss, and then there's a boss that comes and kills you, so it's not ideal. You can escape and go do the puzzle again to get past it, but ideally you get it right the first time. You'll know if it plays the song twice that you did it right. You can see Vegnagun up there in the sphere. Peeking.
Okay, seriously, where is those rocket launchers coming from? Seriously.
I got a hunch that once we...
That's...
Yeah, where's the plan?
It's moving. Alright, huge cutscene here. I'm gonna have my protein shake.
Both barrel up. I have a plan.
What's...
He acts through another's... I'll shoot.
No.
His body will be useless, but if we're lucky, he won't die. Shuyun will abandon Barrel Eye, and then he'll come back for me.
What then?
I will die. My body has already been rigged. I'm taking Shuyun with me.
Nuge.
But you're our captain.
Exactly.
Yeah, I hear you, Bourbon. I agree. I've been trying to make bring it to cosplay too for the same reason.
I don't like your plan. I don't like
Way
it.
too late.
It sucks. Your plan is awful. Think about it. It's no different than what we did 2 years ago.
We're just at the vault.
We destroyed our own allies. We destroyed the Aeons who had fought together with us at our side. We didn't have a choice then. We believed that was the only way we could save Spira. Do you know what it felt like to watch them die? Right before my eyes.
She threw money at them.
It was the only thing we could do. It was the only choice we had.
Oh yeah, I bet, Bourbon.
I accepted. I believed. I allowed it to be true. I thought I'd be able to go through with it without ever doubting myself. But it hurt so much.
Forgive us.
Oh, this is like what? Capture the hill.
Everyone was so happy. Great job, Yuna. You did it. You saved us all. There were too many smiles to count. And I know that I was smiling too.
I've been using a controller forever.
But now, when I look back, the people who should be here aren't.
You must also live
The
in
ones
Mississippi.
who should be smiling with me aren't here.
We had no choice.
We had no choice.
We had no choice. Always we had no choice. Those are our magic words. We repeat them to ourselves again and again, but you know, the magic never worked. The only thing we're left with is regret.
Yuna, I'm sorry.
No.
Oh my god.
I don't want this anymore.
Oh, Ohio,
I
really?
don't want friends to die.
I wore latex in Ohio.
I
wore latex to the Ren Fair in Ohio.
In order to win. Nuge, I know that what you say is what you mean to do. Give me your resolve.
Believe in tuna.
Believe in Yuna.
I had tuna fish sandwich for lunch.
So you...
Yeah, I did. Although it was like
That's planned.
like a patterned latex dress and
no
then a
matter how monstrous
purple
it will
regular
be,
non-latex corset, but
You never used to be the...
I recently wore a pink latex dress to a Ren Fair here, and it was just so dusty. I will never do that again. I never was able to get all the dirt out of that latex. Never met anyone in Ohio. Yeah, I was visiting friends there when I did the Ren Fair. But you can tell I've been spreading it around, right? Like they all know about latex now. All my Ohio friends.
What about?
And they're curious.
Love.
Yep.
It'll. I've come this far to bring love. The power of.
The power of love conquers all. So romantic. Count me in. It was in Dayton. That's where I visited some friends.
Look.
And at the Ren Fair was somewhere around there. I forget what city exactly. But. He's getting angsty. Oh, Listless, I didn't know you were in Ohio too. I've been to Ohio twice now, visiting friends from Twitch. But I didn't realize you were over there too. Seen more Ohio people in latex on FET than a lot of other states. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, nice, Brendan. Enemies just dropping names. And I'm like, oh yeah, FET. I mean, what's that? Alright, anyways. We're gonna be getting back to strats here in a minute. Yeah, I'll wait till we get closer to the tail.
This relic's... Yuna.
If we all attack at once, we can do this. We need to split up. Leave them.
We've got...
Alright, so we're gonna take out a bunch of body parts of this thing, the big boss. Starting with the tail.
Okay,
the strat is kind of still just sharing and water gunning and focusing and a bunch of that. So just depending on the mob we're after.
See you later.
The big scary one is leg because it randomly will shoot stuff at you after you kill it. So sometimes Pain can die, and that means everybody dies. Alright. Nope. We want our gold hairpin back. And then I think we're good. Okay, we try to start switching 3 times. Pain usually dies. And we'll res her once they're done switching.
You're on.
Don't be afraid, Yuna. Your friends are your strength.
Oh, come on. I wasn't expecting her to be there already. Alright, Phoenix down. Mega Elixir. Oh good, she didn't make it back. Alright, focus twice.
I can't even move. Literally, either a wagon or...
Oh, we got Faraga, nice. Okay, come on, come on. I wonder if it matters if we use Faraga or not. I assume it will work. Two. 3. 4. 5. 'Come on. Send it, please. Okay, got him.
What's next?
Yeah, searching's not great on that platform. Alright, so Leg. Leg, we have to make Pain be a warrior again, and she's gonna chill while Riku and Yuna and Sharon, and that's it. Like, we just want Pain to survive and hold ATB to keep Leg from doing extra stuff. Smooth Sailing, Moonbracer, Mega Phoenix, Mega Elixir,
What are you doing here? I'll let you have this one. I'm going to go cheer Nuji on. Got it! LeBlanc never stood a chance against this thing.
Well, we've got a leg up on her. Save the jokes for later.
Come on, baby. Okay, we're hoping nothing crazy happens. Casting Shell. Nice. Good Leg. That's the most RNG fight, this part.
Look! I'm going.
What would be interesting latex cosplay? Alright, Mega Phoenix. Heal all to full. Pain goes back to Black Mage with gold hairpin, or ring and gold hairpin. Alright, core. the core fight is... The core and head are both very similar fights. Except we can use Faraga, so we don't have to switch Pain anymore, which is nice. So that's why we kind of went out of our way to make sure we got Faraga if we could. But yeah, it's basically Faraga a few times and then Sharon on Yuna and Riku. The super low plunge. Oh, you talking about Yuna? The blonde or the... Oh, no, you're talking about LeBlanc. Okay. That would be hard to keep together on latex, but you could use a transparent latex. It might work. I've done a lot of transparent latex costume stuff.
It's so big. Woohoo! No more climbing.
Could you please focus?
Alright, Faraga. Alright.
This time the legs are just a distraction. You know where to strike.
Okay, then focus. And then switch while focusing. I'm gonna do this too.
Go for the core. The core's your target.
Just focus twice, we should be good. Who got Doom? Alright. 1. 2. Oh man. I do have another elixir. Oh, actually I didn't need to do that. 3. I got distracted by the yellow color. 4. 5. 6. Come on. 7. Sharon. Keep it going. Alright, good core.
Where's shooting?
It's nice having Faraga early. Otherwise, you have to take the extra time to switch Pain 3 times before and then doing Waterga, and so that's the idea there. So it's nice to get Faraga early.
What now?
Yeah, I hope things are better with your dad, Listless. That seems like a big move.
Maybe we're finished?
We got a rainbow on that one. Alright, so head is very similar. The bad thing about head is if you die on head, you get the auto bad ending, and it saves the autosave on bad ending, so you can't finish the run. So as soon as we see head's gonna win, we have to kill the game and start it again, so we don't get that bad autosave. It's kind of weird that they did that. Basically, all of Spear is destroyed at that point. But yeah, same thing here as the last one. It's really firing the right red out, fire with Faraga, right red out. Until dead, focus 2 times. 7, then fire Faraga 7 times, and then Sharon. So the only thing is this is a little more time This needs a little more.
This is it, everybody. Stay focused.
A little more time sensitive, I guess you could say. Yeah, and yeah, he gets a little. He's trying to prove something here. Look away, kids.
Capture everything, hold it.
Julian!
It can't end like this.
I'm getting ticked off.
I got beat.
Come,
Hold me.
Vegnagun. Let us purge this repulsive world.
Damn, sorry.
Okay, right up dead. Focus. Switch.
Oh, snipe. Damn.
Got a mana tablet. And I'm gonna focus again. All right, Faraga.
Oh, shit.
One. Two. Three. Four. Five. 6. Alright, and then we're gonna Sharon, keep it going.
End now begins.
Cool, I think we're doing it in good time, hopefully. Come on. Send it in, please. Send it in. Send it in. Send it in. Jeez.
Is this thing finally in juice?
Maybe he'll listen.
Yeah, let's talk to Shu.
Alright. We are finally ready for the final fight. Whew. Headed to bed. Alright, Bourbon, it's good hanging out. Good getting to know you. Doing more latex, like I said, next Wednesday. Otherwise, I mostly do gaming stuff, but yeah, and check out my Patreon. I post a lot of free stuff on there, and usually a lot of latex content too. Alright, so the final fight is Shuyin. We've beat Vegnagun at this point, but now this, like, special... I guess I didn't talk about it in this submission yet. Shuyin is this dude that lived, like, 1,000 years ago and got killed, and his spirit was so full of anger with how that all happened, and he was separated from he and his lover were killed, and so he became this otherly thing that figured out how to take over people's bodies and stuff, and so he's how he's been operating all these years to try to destroy spirit to get back at them for what they did to kill him and his lover.
Words left unspoken for 1,000 years.
Oh shit, there's a guy right behind that damn thing.
I love you. And
So,
I'm
unfortunately...
grateful that You
His
stayed with me until the end.
his fight is one of the harder fights too. So
But I
final
couldn't
boss, I guess
save
that's how it goes.
It doesn't matter.
We switch Yuna and Riku, and we try to get 4 Faragas off on Pain, and then we hope that he doesn't target Pain with his first attack.
Rest.
As long as he does that, it's gravy. But if he does that, then we have to res her, and it's just all over the place. So this one's a common redo fight as well because of that bad RNG.
Man, that sniper no-scopes all the time. It's so annoying.
We can finally fade together.
Oh, shit, behind the fence.
No.
Wait!
You are not Len!
There it is. Okay, here we go. 4 Faragas.
You just don't get it, do you?
It's no good. He's not listening.
Shuyan, please stop this!
And his cheap tricks.
There's 2. 3.
All this ugliness must
Damn it.
end.
Who's he going after? I only got 3 off. Who's he going after? Okay, not Pain. Whew. Couple things we gotta do. We gotta get a 4th Faraga, and then we're gonna put Pain into Warrior Sentinel, and then we'll send it. Come on, Pain. Okay, I think we're golden. Come on, let's do it. Come on. See how he's only doing 1 damage to Pain.
Stay focused.
As long as, well, I'm not gonna say it. We're just gonna hope this works. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There it is. And that is the run, my friends. 13 minutes over average is pretty good. It's not a PB, but it's a decent submission run, I think.